This week we're going to bring you some hints and tips about preparing your body for a return to team sport. Now, even if you have been keeping yourself fit, doing some running, doing some cardio work and some strength work, it's highly unlikely that you've been working your body at the intensity that you normally would when you are participating in sport. Just by regular participation in sport, you prepare your muscles for the movements and activities that they're having to perform. And quite often those are movements and activities performed at a lot more speed than we would maybe do classically when we're doing a gym workout. Okay, so the key things to think about are getting your joints moving, getting them moving in the right patterns, but remembering that sport is not performed in straight lines. So starting to bring in some different directions with your movement, and just thinking about bringing some power into those movements as well. So basic starting point, if you're thinking about movement patterning, would be your squat. Okay, so making sure hips, knees and toes are all going in the same direction. Okay, but we don't do just squatting up and down when we're playing sport. So you want to think about maybe making that squat move. So you're doing more like a crab walk, okay? Or stepping in and out of your squat, bringing some rotation through so that you're making it a bit more dynamic, okay? Similar concept with your lunge. So you can start with just a nice forwards lunge. But then you want to start thinking about taking that multi-directional. So you're coming out on your diagonals, some lateral lunges, okay, taking it off in all different directions. A little bit of work with both legs, doing some backwards work, okay, even some twisting, and then lunging. So you're really getting your body more prepared for what it's actually going to do on the pitch. Okay, next thing to think about is balance. So again, a lot of things that you're doing in sport are going to be on one leg, but you're probably not standing still on that one leg. Okay, so think about moving the other leg while you balance. Okay, or you can take your balance onto a cushion to make it a little bit more uneven, as if you were on grass. You can close your eyes. Okay, take some of the visual input away just to increase the challenge a little bit. And then you want to think about bringing more plyometric work in. Okay, so sport isn't all nice controlled movements. There's a lot of kind of running, jumping, hopping work involved. So you want to again start to bring some of that in. So you can start with a nice controlled forwards and backwards jump, but then you want to be thinking about taking that off in different directions. Okay. So that you're challenging your body to move in all different directions. Same thing with some bounding. So going from one leg to the other, bringing in all those changes of direction. Okay, bringing some twisting in so that you're getting your knees used to that rotational movement. And then you can do a very similar thing with hopping, so just exactly the same. Okay, trying to think about the control of that landing. And with all of these plyometric things, you would be looking to gradually increase the power into the movement and to think about bringing some reactivity into the movement. So we'll go into different sports in more detail over the next couple of days. Plan is to cover rugby, football, hockey, but if there's anything else you would like us to cover, then please just comment on this post and let us know and we'll do our best. But you can think about things like kicking a football while you're standing on one leg, throwing a rugby ball after you've jumped, just so that you're starting to put those movements and the requirements of the sport together. Okay, so start with these things, give it a shot, let us know how you go, and as I say, if there's any other sports you want us to cover, just comment on this post and we'll give it a shot. Thanks everyone.